Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, Ava, why are you up here listening to your dead son? He give you the advice to not go to Seattle, to stay here in Salem, take care of EJ, get him what he deserved, and he shouldn't have treated you like that, even though you're not a victim at all in what happened. Cause ain't nobody tell you to go along with this plan with Gabby, and then it backfired, and now you look like a fool, and now EJ basically ran you out of town once he knew you was already lying. He had proof behind that you was lying and threatened to throw you in jail. So he basically told you to leave town and never come back. Besides you leaving town and never coming back, you decide to listen to your son, your dead son, the one that gave you the problems, you know, the one that raped the innocent woman, even though Ellie ain't innocent, raped the innocent woman. And now you're listening to your dad rape his son, getting advice to him, getting advice from him to hire Xander. Xander on the straight and narrow. Xander going through things right now. And you decide to listen to your son, the rapist, the dead son. Ava, just when I thought you was going up, now you done fell down, and now you hitting your face hard. I don't know why. Why would you even listen to him? Why? And I thought you were scared of him last time I checked. So we just gonna say he pretended to squeeze your arm behind your back, and you basically agree that EJ should pay for the way he treated you, even though EJ was justified for doing what he did to you, because basically you basically defrauded the Mary Enterprises, their whole marriage, getting a job, a contract, even though EJ did what he needed to do to get you out and prove that you lied about the marriage. Oh, that ain't wrong. But listening to your rapist son, and the son that you know wasn't a fan of you already, and have we forgotten that he drugged you and all that, and you're listening to him? Ain't you know what, Abe? If you like it, I love it. You gonna realize that you messed up not going to Seattle. At least you did have a chance at least on a new live. You decided to listen to the wrong son and decide to kidnap. Well, you're gonna kidnap. Well, you done kidnapped Susan thanks to Xander. Now you're gonna go after EJ and do whatever God knows what you're gonna do to him. Um. Ava, I don't know what the hell you was thinking, but okay. Um, Xander, even though you're bad right now, I want to give you your kudos for setting up to that old nasty man, that old nasty man named Victor. I'm proud of you. You the only Kyriakis I know so far known to man besides I forgot who that other one that didn't let Victor talk to him crazy neither. You the only one that I know of that I can't think of right now that don't take Victor BS and don't let Victor talk to you like a dog. Xander, I'm proud of you. At least you do got some morals, even though you staying in a Roach Motel right now. You got morals and you got standard, and you ain't gonna let that old man talk to you like that. It looked like you want to hurt him, but you decided not to do that. And Maggie, the next time I hear you say, I can handle Victor, I'll take care of Victor, I don't want to never hear you say that word never again in your life. Because the last time you handled Victor, took care of Victor, Victor gets 10 times or 20 times more worse. So when are you taking care of and handling Victor? Victor run over you too, Maggie, just like he run over Sonny, Allie, and all the rest of them. So when are you taking care of Victor again, Maggie? I noticed that you love to say that. Oh, I'll handle Victor. Oh, I'll take care of Victor. You just let me deal. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Deny the old man sex or no kisses? Or you gonna put him in a whole nother room? Victor, Maggie, what are you gonna do to Victor? You're not going to stop him, just like he's never going to stop. I am sick and tired of hearing you saying, oh, I take care of it. Oh, I handle it. Maggie, you done been married, I mean, what, 2, 3 years now, and he's still doing the same stuff over and over again. It just depends on when days decide to show him. You might put him in his place and tell him he was dead behind wrong. He's still gonna do it. Don't matter how many times you say, "Oh, I handle Victor. Oh, I take care of Victor." You can't handle Victor, and you can't control Victor. Because you're not gonna, you can't nobody control that man in his mouth. I don't know what makes you think you can take care of, you can handle Victor, or you'll take care of it. When, Maggie? When? When have you ever handled Victor, took care of Victor, told Victor off, told him how dead behind? Like I said, if you really want to take care of Victor, handle Victor, you'll put some restriction on his old behind and tell him you need to start talking to your family the way you talk to your family. That's why ain't none of them in that big old mansion now, and there's only a couple of us here now that'll put up with you and your BS. Like I said, Megan, please stop saying I take care of it. That I handle Maggie. You want to be married to that man for about 2 or 3 years now, maybe 4 if I'm counting correctly. You can't handle Victor. Victor been doing this ever since we know, well, ever since I started watching Days up until, when Days and up until now. You're not gonna stop Victor, baby. Can't nobody stop Victor in his mouth. Nobody, not even you. It's either put up with her, stand up to Victor, or move out. There's no handling Victor. Victor done been too long and too old to been doing that. He's stuck in his old ways, and there's no stopping Victor. I notice you check him from time to time to tell him how wrong he is, or when you get mad at him and then he try to make it up and apologize. But Maggie, hush with the I handle Victor, I take care of Victor, because you ain't gonna handle nothing. But I'm sorry though. Sarah, you too nice. I wouldn't have ripped up that check. I would not be staying in no Roach Hotel, jumping up on the bed, no. Now see, my pride is, strong, but not strong enough to stand nothing like that dealing with no roaches you talking about. No. And when Megan would have wrote me that check, I would at least got another upgraded apartment. I mean, a motel, one without roaches or something. So you gonna take the check. Xander told you he get another job, which he lied about. He going back bad again. You gonna rip the check up. So I guess you like your new. So I'm guessing you like your new pets, Sarah. You liking your pet roaches? Cause I'm sorry. As soon as Megan would have wrote me that check, I wouldn't have told her how happy I was. But I would have moved out, checked out, and found another hotel in Salem. At least one without roaches. At least, and without roaches and fleas and, all the hotel and motel pests that they don't warn you about until you happen to not paying attention, or when it get dark in there, that's when you see them crawling or whatever. I would at least got ones that at least have enough sense to hide until it's dark, for you can't see them. I would have got those kind, not the ones that come out in broad daylight like, oh, I ain't scared of you. So yeah, Sarah, your pride too strong for me. Cause as soon as I would have got that check, and I would have been seeing that, I would have been going through nothing but one time of what you went through there in that hotel with them roaches. I would at least left there and went somewhere else, at least without them. And I ain't got to worry about dealing with none of them jumping on the bed, hollering and screaming, buying rope spray. Hell no. So you better than I ever been. I wouldn't have ripped up that check. Since we on the Damaras, Johnny, you might end up finding out what you want to find out, but at what cost? We already know that EJ knew about the brainwashing, even though he wasn't there from the beginning of the brainwashing. We know that he also took advantage of that and exploited that to his advantage. But it was all on Kristen, Rolf, and Sheen Lee. Those was the ringleaders. your dad came in behind there and basically put two and two together, and he's using that to his advantage. So you're not gonna technically find what you're looking for because he basically coming in at the back end after Kristen and Lee basically wrangling the whole thing, including with Dr. Roth. So you're gonna get the half of it, not all of it. Unless you look at, well, unless you look at Lee or Kristen or Dr. Ross. That's the only way you're going to get the full story. You only going to get half the story. So while you looking around, and what's her name, Wendy? Wendy, you too naive and innocent for my liking. And here's why. Every time they showed you, you either got caught in the ad, or you tried to play innocent, but that made you even more suspicious. So Wendy, I'm gonna need for you either to pull up some detective skills, go watch some movies, or go watch some kind of spy movie or TV show and work on your skills, because at this point you done got caught. Every time they showed you, you was getting caught off guard, caught almost red-handed, caught talking about what you was doing. It's just like Johnny would have did a better job than what you're doing at this point, because you got caught too many times. I like you, Wendy. You kind of cool. I noticed you got feelings for Johnny, and they basically growing more and more by the second. But baby, you got to get your detective skills together. I'm surprised you even got the not the flight attendants, the captain's name, all the captains of the Damaras. I'm surprised you even got that little piece of information. How many times you then got caught, how many times you almost got caught red-handed, how many times somebody almost caught you in the act. Like, I'm surprised you even got away with doing something, cause you got caught way too many times for my liking. Stefan. Now, Stefan, I'm gonna cut you a break because you know your brain been played with and you don't know what's going on. We know you love Chloe and you wanna have a relationship with Chloe, so I'm gonna give you a little pass, but I'm still gonna give you a piece of my mind. You say you don't want nothing to do with Gabby. You don't want no parts of Gabby. You're happy you're divorced from Gabby. You're done. You done with her. You ain't got to deal with her no more in your life. But look like to me, you're like hanging. But look like to me, you like hanging around Gabby more than you putting on. So you was that hungry that you sat there and had a whole conversation with Gabby to realize that you was hungry and tried to eat her cake. Then you also remember of y'all wedding and how the wedding was rushed to get the Gabby advantage. Well, not really. Like, you had that story all wrong. That ain't how that story happened. But we gonna run with your narrative at the moment. Basically, you explain of Gabby basically rushed away and you didn't get a piece of the cake, so you were entitled to a piece of her and Lee cake tasting. So you decided to get a piece of that cake and eat it, and then Gabby basically told you what it was, and y'all both agreed on it and had a moment. Like, it's only a matter of time before you get your memory back. And for somebody that don't like to be around Gabby, they say you sure like to be around Gabby a whole lot. From the Halloween thing that was happening in the Horton Town Square to messing with her and her cake, having a full conversation with her, remembering the wedding day in the cake and all that. It's funny that somebody that don't want to be bothered or be around somebody, but they remembering stuff, and also sit out there having a full-blown conversation with them, and also eating cake from another man's cake testing. So correct me if I'm wrong. Do you really like her, or are you just playing hard to get? Because at this point, I'm getting hard to get from you, Stephen. Um, who else? Kristen and Brian. Oh God, I thought Eric and Nicole was gonna be the worst part. I hate to get into. Kristen and Brady is the worst part so far. Brady, stop. Like I said before, stop. It's only a matter of time before our next doses come up for Marlena, Kay, and Kayla. And Chris is going to end up using that to her advantage, meaning you don't have sex with me, I'm not saving any lives kind of thing. And she's going to use that to her advantage. Brady, you can keep on saying that you're not going to have nothing with Kristen until you're blue in the face. We already know that that is a lie, and you is a liar. You love sex too much, sex fiend. It's only a matter of time before you give in to her demands. And I ain't even sure to give you too much time because I know it, and I didn't see you enough to know that you a sex addict and a sex fiend. And it's only a matter of time before Kristen get down in your skin and you be skipping her on the bed naked having sex with her again. So Brady, save it. And yes, she has something to do with Chloe promotion. You hit the nail on the head. Congratulations. You was right, and you was correct in your thinking that Kristen has something to do with Chloe's promotion. Even though Brady, that shouldn't be none of your business, and you should be worrying about what's going on in Chloe's life. You left her for a psychopath. So why are you so worried about? And did you try to compare Stefan and Kristen? Did you really try to do that? I'm not a fan of old Stefan, but I will put Stefan down here. Kristen gonna be higher up there. I don't know what you thought you was doing or how you can compare the two together, but yeah, Stefan is an angel towards the Kristen. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, he have done a little perverted, you know, a little nasty stuff back in the days, and yes, he have did some outlandish stuff, but not crazy as Kristen and done, and we didn't see Kristen at her worst. So, heck no. I can't believe you even tried to compare the two. If I had to pick, Kristen the worse than Stefan. Even though I do call him a pervert and all that, and how he took advantage of Abigail's illness. No, Kristen did 2 times, 10 times more words than what Stefan could ever did in his little lifespan of when he was bad and all that stuff he did. No, Kristen worse. And I love how you called yourself tried to thinking that you can tell Chloe that you shouldn't be doing this. Why are you with Stefan? He's worse than Kristen. And you broke up. You broke up with her to be with a nut. I know you lying, Brady. How you gonna tell? How you gonna tell Chloe what she's doing wrong, and you left her for a coconut over here? Really? You basically broke up with Chloe, and you still can't come up with an answer on why you broke up with her. She's trying to get it out of it. You trying to spill your guts. You can't even much put it out your own self why you left this woman. You can't even much come up with a good lie to give this woman on why you back with why Kristen around you and around Marlene and them without looking like a fool. Even though you could come up with a good lie, because you is also another good liar, you just don't want to come up with no good excuse. You just rather sit there and look crazy and look stupid. Besides telling a woman, well, I had to do this, you know. You can at least get a woman a hint. Sooner or later, everybody gonna know what's going on and how Kristen got involved back around you again. So why not go ahead and tell the woman? Why sit up there and play with that woman like that? Got that woman thinking that it was her, she did something and all that. Go ahead and clear that woman's mind and that woman's head and tell her the real reason. Rather you tell her half of it, none of it at all, you know, 10%. Tell her something to clear this woman's conscience on why you left this woman. Be a man for a change. Stop being a coward, Brady. Um... Eric and Nicole. So now we got Alex playing matchmaker with the photo shoots. And now he didn't put Nicole and Eric together. Now they doing photo shoots pretending like they kissing, and he kissing her on the chest and all that. And Rafe gonna really love these pictures when he see them. That's all I'm gonna say about Eric and Nicole. And basically at this point, Alex just pushing something that Nicole want anyways. And I knew they was gonna get back together anyway, so I was just waiting to see how long it was gonna take them. But it's obvious that you can cheat on Eric, you can do whatever to Eric. Give Eric 10 minutes, he'll forgive you, I guess. Even though you shouldn't, but sound like you're gonna forgive her anyways, Eric, because after that photo shoot, there's no other way but up for y'all at this point. Stephanie, Alex saved your behind and basically your job. You need to thank this man and congratulate this man because you knew you couldn't handle being nobody PR firm or being nobody PR rep. You knew this job was too big for you. You knew you too messy to do it, and you knew you was way over your head doing it. Chad tried to help you out. Chad did keep you afloat a little bit while longer until Sloan came along asking for money, and then Chad came up with a bright idea to, fool her with fake money, and then this whole fouling mess came up. And basically at this point, Stephanie, long story short, I just want you to show some appreciation to Alice because Alice basically gave us some hot sex with you, and you wouldn't give this man a time of the day, wouldn't have no conversation with this man at all. You wouldn't much have coffee with this man until he begged you. You owe this man your job and your life at this point, Stephanie, because this man can get in trouble, and he ruined the good sex thing trying to save your behind because you knew you was wailing over your head, but you thought you could handle it, but you couldn't handle it, and somebody else had to go and clean up your mess. And I don't think this mess over. Just like she got one file, I'm pretty sure she got another file somewhere else that she can get, that she can use. Like I said, I don't think this blackmail mess over. They think it's over. Normally, blackmailers have files everywhere. They have a file in their office. They have a file somewhere in the office space. They have a file in the storage locker. They have a file on a hard drive. Like, I don't think this blackmailing stuff over, but we have to wait and see how far this mess go, though. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.